Good morning, chosen ones. How are you? And welcome to my channel for everybody else. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well today. So I just wanted to talk to you guys today about when you are coming out of like kind of being from like off grid. Say you went and did a spiritual awakening. A lot of things in your life was occurring and things weren't aligning with your purpose. So you had to change your surroundings and change a lot of people in your life so you can figure out what is going wrong so you can rebuild it and kind of start fresh with like a clean slate, even like taking accountability for things that you have not done, because sometimes unintentionally we are guilty by association just based off of the people that we hang around with, some of the things that they believe in and some of the things that they do. Like I know in the state I live in, they have like this law, which is kind of like a funny law, but then again, it's kind of very relevant. So say somebody go commit a crime. And when that person go and commit a crime, they have somebody with them. But the person that's with them, they did not commit the crime, but they're with them while they're committing the crime. They are still guilty by association, right? So one, I want to let you guys know, when you're in your time of healing and you don't have a lot of friends around, you don't have a lot of relatives around, you don't have the lovers around, you know, barely even your kids are not even mentally there to understand what you are going through. Because all they know is that they're a kid and they need A, B, and C. They don't know that mom is doing a spiritual awakening, she's cleansing, she's rebuilding. So a lot of the things that you're doing differently, and if you're a father, that can be for you too. You want to clean house. So if you're going to the club a lot, you want to stop doing that. If you are spending a lot of money on food, if you're spending a lot of money on hair, makeup, clothes, etc., if you're spending a lot of your time with other people and you're not spending that time alone, it's probably will be really relevant to cleanse yourself and cleanse your energy if you can't go through a awakening. Because some people, I mean, I'm guessing that when you go through an awakening, it's something that comes upon you when you're awoken. So we can't just assume everybody's going to go through an awakening, right? But you can understand that energy is real. So if a lot of bad things are happening, the energy is off, you should know out the gate that there's something that you need to do to change the dynamic of what's going on in your internal life, because you don't want to keep perceiving that one thing is beneficial to you within all reality is not working out for you, right? So that brings me to the topic of today, and that is to remember to speak less. Okay, I wrote myself a note years ago, and this was one of the things that I wrote to myself years ago. Remember to speak less. Don't tell your own business. Stop explaining and complaining. And this is going to be the most key detail, guys. Move in silence. So to move in silence, that means whether you're going through A, B, and C, no one really knows how you're handling those things. No one really understands the level of acceptance of what you're going through, whether you like it or not, because sometimes it's okay to just accept your reality so you can move on from it. Understanding that certain people will do things to you, they'll say certain things to you, things will happen to where you're like, whoa, I would never do that to somebody. I would never put someone in that situation. Like they can know that you have a lot of things and a lot of people depending on you, but you could still be placed in a unhealthy situation based off of folks that you deal with. So if you're not telling your business, if you're not letting your right hand know what your left hand is doing, if you're not complaining on social media, if you aren't confiding in the messy friends, the messy family, the messy boyfriend, especially if your boyfriend's a cheater. If he's a cheater, he talks about you to other girls. That's a fact. But that's neither here or there. So guys, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm a very, very busy woman and I have a lot of things to do. I just wanted to drop that for you guys. Stop telling your business. Don't let people know what you're going through, even if they knew you were struggling for a year and a half or 4 years and they feel like they know you like the back of their hands. They're spreading rumors. I wouldn't clear it up. I would allow them to say what they want to say. because no reaction is a reaction. And to sit there and entertain a lie, you're going to give truth to it. So don't feed it, don't water it, just dead it. You know what I'm saying? Like a weed, just pull it out and throw it to the side. Walk past it, walk over it. I mean, if it's a hurdle effect, jump over it, but keep it moving. Never let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Again, this is your girl, Chosen Monet. Have a good day.